point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
So the Raptors starting five. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center, locking down the middle. Good.
Good work inside. Barnes showing how skilled he is close to the rim.
Outside Maxey. On the wing, MP fires from deep. Gets the three ball to go.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now Van Vliet, a guy this team turns to often, averaging almost 24 a game. Left side Barnes, outside Anunoby. Here's Van Vliet. That shot is off. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
It's rare for an undrafted player to make an impact, but Fred Van Vliet has earned his spot in the league. The sixth man on a title team back in 2019, and he's become an all-star.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Van Vliet, right side, Anunoby. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Joel Embiid.
OG's a tricky cover, has strength, has quickness, and just still learning the game.
2 shots.
That free throw is good from Anunoby. Well, Smitty, Van Vliet's become an all-star. Is he the best undrafted player in the NBA, you think?
Well, B.A., Ben Wallace is the standard, a multiple-time Defensive Player of the Year winner. Champions like Bruce Bowen and Udonis Haslem, they're right up there. But Fred Van Vliet has a chance when it's all said and done to be the best.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Pass to Maxey. MP outside. Harden against Van Vliet. Nice shot by Harden.
Few guards in the league can carve out space on the interior the way Harden does.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Back to Van Vliet. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Siakam finds Trent. Anunoby for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Anunoby's got 5.
This is one of the best aspects of Anunoby's game. Let someone else initiate, you finish the job.
Harden, the pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Now here's Trent. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Here's Maxey. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Well, whenever you bring up the 76ers, you instantly think of Joel Embiid.
Oh, no question. He's the face of this franchise. Embiid is as good as anyone in the league. Off the floor, Joel is willing to take the blame when things don't go right. That's who you want as a leader.
MP, the pass to Maxey. 1:52 left to play in the first. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Nice move to get inside and create a good look for himself.
Trent outside. And Barnes with a basket. The assist from Trent. Trent's got 3 assists tonight.
A tremendous finisher in close. Scotty Barnes is physical and he's explosive.
Now here's MP. coming off a solid outing against Dallas. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball.
Raptors ball.
And the 76ers will have a different look here. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. Tucker comes in for MP. Thibault, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Melton in for James Harden. Some changes here for the Raptors. Pascal Siakam, he's checked in for Birch. Barnes comes in for Achua. And it's Anunoby in for Porter Jr. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in." Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Trent. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Shoots over Maxey. That one's wide left.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
On the wing, MP. From downtown, Pascal Siakam with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Trent. Pass to Siakam. It's stolen by MP. Harden against Van Vliet. Harden, the pass to MP. That one falls. MP's got 5.
The focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Trent finds Siakam. Here's Anunoby, covered by MP. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Just 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Trent for 3. Doesn't go for him. The 76ers go the other way with it.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
To the left wing. Here's Embiid. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
Van Vliet against Harden. Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, BA. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
The 76ers making a switch here. Springer's checked in. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Well, Grant, every team is looking for that perfect 5 on the floor, that magical lineup. In your mind, is that synonymous with small ball?
I think it is, BA. I mean, having players that can play small, can switch on defense, obviously play multiple positions on the offensive end. It's just a combination, when executed properly, can be a nightmare for the opponent.
Basket counts.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Toronto calls time here. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Group getting ready for the Sixers. Harrell's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tucker comes in for Tobias Harris. Thibault, he's checked in for MP. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Maxey. Achua's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. Now here's Porter. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Pass to Achua. Back to Porter. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Porter. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Sixers on top. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
31.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And here are the Raptors now. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be just the second road game of 5 in a row. Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Van Vliet in at the 1. The Sixers leading.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going. He's impossible to slow down.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Mavericks was tremendous. He picked up 25 points and shot the ball extremely well from both the field and the line. Another tremendous game for him. One of the hottest players in the league right now.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, that's what it means to be unselfish, putting the team's interests first. As you say, he just wants to come away with the W.
Trent's shot is off.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
A chance to get a quick injury report. Let's get an update on DeAnthony Melton. What's the latest, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer from Philadelphia. He said there is tendonitis in the knee and it is a source of debilitating pain right now. And for a team with definite title hopes, it will now be a case of next man up until he can return.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Always on top.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy. Even with the advancements in strength training, injuries continue to impact the game.
And we're seeing that across all sports. Guys are just getting bigger, faster. The human body can take only so much.
And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, BA. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Outside Maxey, on the wing, MP. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Trent.
After hitting 3 straight, they finally missed one. But you can see the rhythm coming out of the half. Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Now here's MP. He's got 10. From 6 feet away. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And Toronto calls time here.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
A t-shirt.
Campbell, he's checked in for the Sixers. Achua's checked in for Toronto.
76ers, TNT.
On defense, the Sixers. 4-point game, and the shot goes in. Van Vliet's got 7 points. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Now here's Anunoby. 11 points in the game. Van Vliet up top. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
The Raptors shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Harris and Embiid are playing up front. James Harden out there with Maxey, and it's MP in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Maxey, here we go, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
Here's Anunoby. Ooh, rejected by Harris.
Great position on that play from Tobias, challenging the shot and getting a piece of it.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
It's the fourth quarter, and it's a close game. You want to get the ball to someone you can rely on.
Now here's Siakam. Oh, stolen by Harris. Maxey passes to MP. Outside for Harden. Shot is up. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. And the 76ers lead by 7. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far, being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
Well, another thing to look at is their impressive block numbers. They have not been giving shooters an easy time tonight, knocking away lots of shots.
Shot clock at 2. Porter's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Porter against Harden. Pass to MP from deep three-point range. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
We've talked about it. Be ready when your number's called. OG Anunoby's very accountable, and he's been very active on the offensive end.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Barnes with it. Picked up by Embiid. Barnes, it's good.
Hey, clashes with the larger defender and makes maybe the biggest shot of the game.
You know, it's just a case where you just have to go up strong and live with the results. Nice job.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And, you know, a close game, you got to find that edge. High-energy plays like that one can make a big difference.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he really made his presence felt on the inside. Just so active and looking all game long for openings. And he found them by scoring a lot of baskets by slashing to the hoop.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Porter Jr. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He asked his players to really push the tempo. He wants to see quicker transition into the open court so they have the chance to score before the defense can set up. Trying to use their speed to full advantage, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's MP. Banked it in off the glass. And it's a 7-point 76ers lead.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Let him decide whether to shoot it, whether to pass it. He's your catalyst right now.
Trent's shot is off. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. MP no good. The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in, struggling this fourth quarter. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And again, Toronto no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side, Harden. Kicks it out to MP. Harris passes to MP. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. MP's got 11 in the second half.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Can they get it? And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
At the line for the Raptors, Pascal Siakam, taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within single digits.
I think what you love about Pascal Siakam, he never stops working on his game, and he's self-motivated.
Siakam hits them both. 1:07 left in the fourth quarter. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. MP. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that'll put him up by 9. And both free throws good for MP. 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Siakam against Embiid. The putback. The rebound by Embiid. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the 76ers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And all year, they've just found a way to win. 70 games in total. Consistency can be so elusive in this league, but they've got the talent, and their coach has pushed all the right buttons. It's been exciting to watch.
And they end up winning the season series. Always feels good to have that upper hand over an opponent.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Throughout the night, he was their catalyst at the offensive end. Play after play was run through him with great success.
MP left side, and he cans that one.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.